Hi, welcome back to my channel. I've been tagged by Bee from Bee's Journey to do a food question tag video. So thanks Bee for tagging me. Love your channel. Check her out if you're not familiar with her channel. I'll link her channel in the description box below, but she's also on Weight Watchers and I believe she's lost over 75 pounds now. Check her out. She's doing great, and her husband. So let's just jump right into the 10 questions here. Number 1, what did you have for dinner last night? Well, hubby grilled some hamburgers and they were really good, you guys. It was with ground sirloin, and he just put some really good seasoning. I'm gonna have to ask him what was his secret. But yep, good burgers. And I put some brown rice in one of the Instant Pots, and in the other one, some sweet potatoes, and that was dinner, and it was really good. So, yep. Number 2, if you could make one food calorie-free for the next year, what would it be? Well, I know what that would be. It would be chocolate. I love chocolate. Yes, if it could only be calorie-free. The one good thing I will say about Weight Watchers is that I can eat chocolate and still lose weight. It's all about, mindful eating, planning for it, and I love how they say everything is on the table, because I can still have chocolate, but I'd like to eat more chocolate. Number 3, how often do you go to the grocery store? Well, I will say that pre-COVID-19, I probably went once every week and a half. I like to stock up when I go, but now I have actually not left my house or my driveway in 5 weeks, you guys. 5 weeks. Am I sane? I don't know. Yeah, I'm holding on. But right now, hubby does the grocery shopping, and he goes usually about once a week. So do you make a list before grocery shopping? Absolutely. I would forget or half of it anyway. And I usually text my husband a list. That usually works out best. So number 5, list 3 things that can always be found in your kitchen. Well, I would say coffee, must have morning coffee, fruit, and probably eggs. Hubby has been making some stellar omelets in the morning with mozzarella cheese and sometimes with some ground breakfast sausage. Really good. He's spoiling me. And let's see, number 6, how often do you clean out your fridge? Well, if you mean like scrub the shelves out, probably as needed. I'm not really on a set schedule. But if you mean circulate old food and purge, probably once a week. I like to do it probably on like Saturday or Sunday before the following week starts. So. Yep, and number 7, do you ever use a slow cooker, and do you have a recipe to share? I, for years and years, used a slow cooker, but now with the advent of the Instant Pot, I'm afraid my slow cooker is collecting dust. Probably I will use it, around the holidays, that sort of thing. But my favorite recipe in the slow cooker, however, has always been a roast with carrots, onions, and potatoes. And I usually pour over the Ken's Italian dressing marinade, and that just leaves the roast nice and moist, and put a little, maybe some basil and some pepper in there. But it always turns out just really nice and tasty. So that's my favorite thing to do in the slow cooker. All right, and number 8, how often do you try new recipes? Not as often as I would like, I would say. And it's not because we don't like to try new recipes, but it's just hubby and I. So we're usually busy doing other things. And I don't know, looking for new recipes isn't at the top of my list right now, but I do like to try new recipes. I'm always on allrecipes.com. Looking to see what people, how they prepare it. And usually what I'll wind up doing is I'll look up several recipes. I use the portions that I like and omit the ones I don't like, and kind of make my own recipe. So that's kind of how I cook. All right, and number 9, what is the most delicious meal you make? The most delicious meal I make. That's a tough one. I think everybody likes my meatloaf, so maybe I would say my meatloaf. Actually, my family pretty much, I mean, not to pat myself on the back too much here, but my family pretty much likes everything that I cook, but probably a meatloaf. They really like the scalloped potatoes that I make also. So those are good. And collard greens. That would probably be a really good meal. That sounds good. About right now. All right, number 10. Share at least one thing that's currently in your kitchen, food-wise, even though you don't like it. You know, I really can't think of anything that I have that I don't like. Is that because I only buy food I like? Well, maybe. Although, of course, I shop for my father, so sometimes, you know, he eats different foods, but I can't think of something that I have that I don't like. I like pretty much most foods. Now, Brussels sprouts, not so much. But yeah, so that's my list of 10. So who am I going to tag? Well, I am going to tag Dee from DeeLovelyLife and Dawn from Centsible Living with Money Mom. So here, those are my answers for the 10 food question tags, and I will look forward to hearing your answers, Dee and Dawn, and I will tag them in the description box below. So if you're not familiar with their channels, you can check them out and show them some love. Talk to you later. God bless.